Hey Rami, how are you?
Hey, Alex. The media guy, right?
Yes.
Social media. Have a seat.
Oh yeah, thank you. How's your day going so far?
Everything is fine. Thank you.
Good. By the way, do you mind if I record some content for my training program? So this meeting, so people can see like.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I'll just. Put
What
the camera.
kind of training?
So I have like a training program for car dealer, for like helping some people creating content for dealerships and running ads for them.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I just have a few like people that I'm teaching, like mentoring. So I want to show them how.
You gonna pay me for that?
We'll see. We'll figure it out.
Hey?
Yeah, you had everything ready to jump on the board.
Yeah, but let's see. What kind of package do you have? I mean, I told you if you can put the proposal for me.
Yeah. So that's what I brought with me right here. I brought a proposal, also agreement, and as we discussed, it's gonna be $5,000. So guys, the full video is already available inside my course. So for those who are already enrolled, you can watch it there. I'm grateful for getting this client. So now let's talk about how you can actually work with different dealerships in your city. And let me share with you one story that one of my clients, my first clients actually that I closed, one of the first dealership clients that I closed. So he said, whenever I close him, I said like, you know what, I just want to focus and give you amazing results, and I promise you I won't work with any dealership in the area, meaning that I'm gonna focus and give you best results, and I don't want to work with any other client in this city. So he said, why would you do that? And I said, because like I would compete with myself and I wouldn't give you, the best results that I could possibly do. So I just want to focus on you, gave you amazing results, and I don't want to compete with myself and get another dealership. He's like, no, you won't really compete with yourself, because different dealership like his and any other type of dealership, they have different markets. So right now I'll explain in a second what he meant. And he said like each dealership has different markets. We market to different people. I'm like, what do you mean by different markets? So then he explained that he was selling literally 85% of his cars to Hispanic people, meaning people from different countries, from Latin America and other areas. So he said this is pretty much his main market that he's focusing on. And they sell specific cars for them. They like trucks, and that's what he explained to me. And then after we've been working with him, he told me that this is the reason why you would never compete with yourself. So if you want to work with any other dealer, you can totally do that, because every dealer has different market and different type of cars that they trying to sell to these people, right? So there is 2-3 different types of market, but I see that there's first is an English market and the second is Hispanic, especially here in Texas. So with that being said, I've been researching back then and reading different articles, and I had other mentor that he is a dealership owner that they have franchise, that he was also explaining me that depending on what type of clients, what type of cars actually you have on the lot, they're trying to sell these cars to different age groups. Could be families. If it's SUVs, so a lot of people sell to families. If it's like more Hispanic market, they like trucks. And if it's the other type of market, if it's like specifically English market and they want to target like a students, so they have more newer cars like BMW, Mustangs, Audis and Mercedes. But I'm talking right now actually about used dealerships. So then I started like going after other dealerships in my city, and what I've noticed, I approached one dealership. Honestly, I think it was called RD Motors or something like that. And they had literally, they all cars they had available on the lot was price tag over $25,000. Like literally they have 2014, 15, 16 Mustangs, the BMWs, Jeeps, and literally I talked to them and they're like, yeah, our market is, he said, I remember he said their market was military people. Literally here's a base, and they were selling, like he said, 60-70% of their clients were people from the military base right there around the corner, because they have money, they could afford it, and they like sport cars, and that's where they're targeting. So he said that a lot of people that were buying their cars were literally coming from out of state just for a specific car, car color or that type of stuff. And so after that, after talking to them, I realized that every dealership is unique and they trying to get different type of customer, right? So again, some dealerships focusing selling, let's say, a little bit older cars with a little bit higher mileage, over 100,000 miles, and they have older cars, let's say 2005, 2012, and they trying to focus and sell to people this type of cars, which is again, other dealerships can help and pretty much can approve anyone with bad credit, no credit, and they focusing just on a really bad credit people, and they sell them those cars. And then other type of dealership that they accept, there's different financing stuff, and actually all this stuff, very important, guys. Whenever you get into dealership this niche, it's very important to understand that financing system behind the dealership, because if you understand that, it will be easier for you to create enticing offers and special promotions for the dealership. Because if you don't understand financing behind that, it's really hard to come up with the new ideas and new strategies every single month to get them results. And actually, a lot of this stuff I'm going in my course about financing and how I understand different markets and how you can create different type of offers. But this is the thing, that if the dealership has financing, that I have one of the clients that they just finance for 2 years. The financing company they work with, they just finance for 2 years, and they need 20% down of initial car price. So they just work with people who can put down 20%, and the financing is not longer than 2 years. So the interest is lower. So that client that we're working with is much harder to get the specific people, this type of people who can do that. And so you have to do different targeting, different offers, and come up with a different strategy. So different dealerships has different markets, different people, and different car types that they selling. So that's one of the reasons, guys, why you are able to work with multiple dealerships in your city. So because some I've got questions like how can I actually get this client and in my city a few other dealership, because I'm gonna compete with myself. So this is the answer to the question, guys. Find out the markets, find out the cars they sell, find out the financing system they use. So then you would be able to see and to put the right strategy in place and work with different dealerships in your city and grow your agency. And then once you get a few clients, then you can obviously look for nationwide, different states, different cities, and close other clients once you get some testimonials and referrals from those. So with that being said, guys, it was just quick, just what happened here, talk with you about this stuff. And I'm relaunching again the Car Dealership Domination 2.0, so it's gonna be amazing stuff. I'm adding new content, so stay tuned for that. Also, if you still didn't join our private Telegram group, make sure to click the link down below. And yeah, hope you enjoy this content. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.